Hello, everybody, and welcome to another crafty evening. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Heather. Hi, Maria. Okay. Hi, Valencia. Hi, Larry. Hi, everybody on the list. Hi, Penny. Hi, Tina. Hi, Robin. All right. So here we are. Hi, John. Hi, Melissa. Yes, this is the Crafty Little Witch Kit. This is the 2020 Creative Card Kit that we have been anticipating for quite some time now. And it's finally here for all of you to see. We have a lot to go over tonight. So I'm gonna try to get right on into this because this is exciting. This is a really exciting day. Okay. Yes, Robin the Box is gorgeous. So this is our cover. As you can see, it has all these fun little pumpkins and everything on it. So I guess we're just gonna dive right on in and go through the box first. So I'm gonna bring this closer to me so I can show you things kind of in an order. All right, so first we're gonna start with all of the fabulous paper that comes in the kit. So how is everybody tonight? Good? I hope we're good. Oh my god, I forgot this came in here. I packed this kit, you guys, and I totally just remembered. So we have purple glitter stock. We have green glitter stock. We have black cardstock. Gray cardstock. Hi, Carolyn. Purple cardstock. Orange cardstock and green cardstock. All of these colors. Uh-oh. Okay. Yes, they are good colors. All right. So then we also have all of these colors of these pattern paper. There is gray, black, and a brown and tan of those pattern papers. And then you also receive the Haunted Mansion paper. This is a sampling of the Haunted Mansion pack. You get one sheet of every paper in the Haunted Mansion pack. So I will lay these out one by one so everyone can see. And we do sell this paper pack separately. In the actual one, you get 3 sheets of each of these. So we have just begun, and this is just the paper. You get all of this paper in the box. So next up, let's talk about the card panels. You get a package of foilable card panels, and you get 2 of each design. So you get this design. And then you get this design. And then you get this design. And then you get this design. So these ones in particular are really exciting because everything that is black on this, if you put foil over it and run it through a laminator, it will all be foiled. So that's really, really exciting. I'm excited about these panels. Okay. Trying to organize this in a way where once it's all out, you can kind of see everything. Okay. So there's the foilable panels. Next, you will get this pack. This is black and white baker's twine. So you get the full 105 feet of that. Next, what do I want to show next? You get, let me open it up, the ribbon. You get this ribbon set that is orange, black, and green. So those are fun colors. There's a yard of each of those, so that's 3 yards of ribbon there. And then the sequins, you get, there's orange, purple, and a neon green, like a very Halloween green. It's a really fun, and it's almost like a creamy purple. So these are, they're like more of a matte sequin. So those are really, really exciting. Next, oh my word. Oh, the pin. You get this really fun pumpkin pin with a witch hat and a spider. Yeah, Maria, the colors are a perfect match. I love this pin. Okay, let's set that down. So next, what do I want to shoot next? We have the doilies. There is a black, these are felt doilies, an orange, and a purple. Yeah, this is jam-packed. So there's those 3 doilies. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't even know what to show next. Let's go to the stencil. So next we have a stencil. That is the Scaredy Cat stencil. It is this. It is a bunch of cats and bats. Cats and bats. The Scaredy Cat stencil. And then you also get this simple blend that is a circular pattern with 3 bats, kind of like, it reminds me of a moon. So you also get that stencil. Oh my, John, yes, those sequins are set. They're very fun. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Now we have the glazes, which I'm really excited to show you these glazes. So those of you that were at the Create Your Own Ending event got to see a sampling of the glaze. So first, what do we want to show first? First we have the Grunge Glaze Monster Moss. So I'm going to open this up for you and show you what it looks like inside. It is a green glaze that has actual Spanish moss chopped up inside it. So when you spread this on your project, once it dries, it'll be a greenish color with moss going through it. So it's a very textured glaze. Okay. Oh, hi, Ekis. Yeah, Heather will reach out to you tomorrow. I'm not able to fix that right at the moment, but I know that she does have a plan to call you, and that has been resolved. So this glaze is really fun. That is the Grunge Glaze Monster Moss. And the next one is called Grunge Glaze Graveyard Gray. So this glaze, if you can see it, it is a gray color, and it has, it almost looks like stones in it. So whenever you spread this on a project, it will dry to a grayish tint, and it will look like a stone, like a tombstone finish almost, and it'll be textured. So I'm really excited about the gray one. This is new, Graveyard Gray Grunge Glaze. And then we have another new product. It is called Chroma Sparkle. And this is the Witch's Brew color. So if you love our Chroma Glaze, this is a very similar to a Chroma Glaze. And I don't know if you can see in there on the video. So this will dry. It's a beautiful, deep Halloween purple color. But it also contains black glitter. So when this dries, you will have that Chroma Glaze feel with a sprinkling of black glitter through it. This is a brand new product, and we're really excited about it to debut it here in the Halloween card kit. And I'm actually going to show you how to use this first today. So hopefully by the end of the live stream, we will be able to see it nice and dry. Okay, so let's put that away. So next, look, you guys, look at my table here. It is completely filled. I haven't even shown you the stamp. What? Okay. So, we have two 6x8 stamp sets to show. Let me get out a white piece of cardstock so I can put that behind the stamp. So the first stamp is this. Here is our crafty little witch reading her spell book. We have a pumpkin. We have a tombstone with a crow on top. We have a moon. And we have this beautiful background piece that's the back of a cemetery with this crazy tree coming out of it. And then we have some sentiments for my favorite crafty little witch, Trick or Treat, and Happy Halloween. So I hope you can see that whole thing, but this is a really great stamp set. And it actually says on here, spellbook. Yes. I received Chroma Glaze pens in my mystery box. Oh, you'll love those, Dion. Yes, this box is impeccable. You are correct. So now we have another 6x8 stamp set. And here we are, my friends. We have two more of the witch. Two more options. This, she has her cauldron. Over here, she is holding paper cutouts of pumpkins, which I just love that. We have a little spider you can hang down. We have the big boo sentiment that is pumpkins. We have a cat. I love the cat. That's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. There's a few bats, a little skull, a different tombstone with a bird, and an oh my gourd. Yes, there are like hardly any of these boxes left. They're flying off the shelves. Oh my gourd. Yeah, this box is incredible. So there's that, and then finally there's one more thing to show you, and that, my friends, is the die. I'm gonna hold the die on a sheet of paper as well to show you. It's a very, very large die. And this, my friends, is the die. It is a haunted house. A very large haunted house. And it's incredible. It truly, truly is. So this will come, it is 2 pieces, you guys. So you'll cut it apart, and then this piece cuts the backer, okay? So that will cut out your background piece. And then this will cut out the frame with the crow, and there's a spider at the bottom and some bats and this beautiful haunted house. Let me try to put that a little closer so you can see it. I can't even tell you how great this die is. Oh my goodness. It's wonderful. So once you cut the 2 separately, you can layer it, and this truly fits on, it's like the entire front of an A2 size card. So this really is the showpiece of the card. And we're gonna make a card today with this, and we're gonna put the sentiment inside the card because I do not want to interrupt the beauty of this die on the front. It really is amazing once you see it cut out. So that, my friends, is the entire Halloween box. Yes, Robin, it does feel like an old Victorian haunt. A die to die for. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm just going to put some of this to the side and some of it back into the box so we can use what we need and go from there. So I'm going to put all these beautiful papers away for now. I don't want to lose anything. Okay. There's so much paper in this box. You guys would be set for so many Halloween cards. And the card panels. Oh, my word. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I was to show you this box. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay, so first and foremost, what are we saying? What are we saying? Christmas came early with this box. It sure did, John. Okay, I'm just going to use a white piece of cardstock as my base for what we're going to do with this first project. So let me grab my cardstock. Okay. So we're gonna use the cat stencil, the Scaredy Cat, and we're going to use this Witch's Brew Chroma Glaze. And I cut a piece of slate cardstock. So I cut this to 4 by 5.25, so it will still have a little bit of a border on your note card. And I'm just gonna take some pixie spray and spray this stencil down real quick. I'm gonna actually do it over my trash can. Okay. Don't you just love a good pixie spray? I do. Yes, they did start shipping today. All right. Okay. Hi, Heather Collins. Hi, Roxanne. So I'm just going to let this dry a little bit because I don't know about anyone else, but I know in the past, if I put pixie spray on a piece of paper too quickly, sometimes it pulls up a little bit of the paper, and we definitely don't want that. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this cardstock just so it doesn't move from this while we're doing this. So I'm just gonna line this up, and I'm gonna line it up in a way so the design comes like completely off all of the edges. So when we peel this off and it dries, we have a full background, okay? Just press that on. And then let me get a palette knife. And I will be using today the Decofoil Stencil Pal to spread this Chroma Sparkle Witch's Brew onto our project. And I picked this slate cardstock because I think gray and purple look really cool together, especially at Halloween. So I'm going to give this a little stir just to make sure all the glitter is evenly distributed. And I'm going to slop some on here. Okay. I don't know if I brought any paper towels up here today, so this will be interesting. Okay, so now I'm just going to spread it on evenly across our stencil. And I'm going to probably need a little bit more because I don't think I put enough. Okay. Just maybe a little touch more. Let's see. Yeah, you need more. You always need more crafts. Everybody needs more crafts in their life. Crafting keeps you sane, I think. Okay. So I don't know if there's like an actual method to this, to be completely honest. I just go over this until I think it's covered and nice and neat. I think that looks good. So I'm just going to scrape the edge of this stencil pal right back into the jar so we don't waste. And then, since I don't have a paper towel right next to me, I'm just going to put this on a plastic bag and then I can wash it off later. When we're all said and done, we'll just wash all these items later. Okay. So now I can peel up our stencil. Oh yeah, Christopher has been very busy all day working on a bunch of new stuff. Okay. So there we have our little panel, and again, I might have gotten a little aggressive, but some of it went underneath, but that's okay. It's the first time I tried it. But I think that looks really cool. It's a little cat and bat background. So let me peel it off of here. So that's kind of what that looks like. But I'm just really hoping that it dries by the end of the live because I want to show you guys the finished result. Let me just put all this messy stuff to the side, and then we can move right along. Okay. Put her down there. What are you saying? Oh, Penny, you have no idea. Funny story, Penny. I actually, the Stamptember stamps, like right over there. We got them today. Yes, they have been really, really busy bees. Yes, Carolyn is right. The media box that came out today with Simon Says Stamp had the spooky eye stencil in it. So that was actually really exciting out for us. Okay. So next up on the list, oh, I did say we were going to do something with the Glimmer hot foil system today. So we are in fact going to use this in just a few moments, but I want to do this inked card first. First things first, right? So I'm gonna get a Misty. Well, I don't really need the Misty yet. I just need this. And put a little adhesive there so it doesn't move. And I'm gonna grab a few inks. We're gonna use Crown Me. We are gonna use Over the Moon. And we're gonna use Overzealous. I believe those three are where we're headed here. Penny, I'm gonna tell you what. It is worth the wait for this stamp that's coming out. I promise you. So let's grab a couple of these brushes. The Pink and Main Ergonomic Blender Brush. These are fantastic for anyone who's ever thought about using it. So I'm going to go into the yellow. That one has green on it. So does this one. Let me see if I have one with yellow. Yep, sure do. The nifty scrapbooker. Oh, that's exciting. All right, so I'm just going to go into this Over the Moon, which is the yellow. And I'm just going to start bringing in this to the top of our card. So you're working on Christmas cards. What's everyone else working on? Anybody doing anything else exciting? Making any projects? Doing any crafting? On this wonderful fall Thursday? So just so in case anybody is curious, this is the whitewash paper cardstock that I'm using. This is just a normal A2 size panel that I have cut out of the whitewash cardstock. So next I'm going to take some of the green the Overzealous and go a little below the yellow. And I'm going to drag this up into the yellow a little bit more. So what I'm kind of doing is setting a background for our card with our crafty little witch. Okay, so I got that. And now I'm actually going to come back with a little more of this Over the Moon. and get a little bit of a blend going on here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a crafty weekend. I have some things I've been wanting to create for a while, and I think this weekend is that. I am hoping to film a new video this weekend. So we'll see if that gets together. All right, and now I'm just gonna take some of this crown meat, which is a purple, and we're gonna work that going up from the bottom. Okay, we'll flip her over for now. All right. Yes, it is very, 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 very pale. You are correct. It is pale, pale, pale. So I'm just going to take a little more of the green overzealous and go right up here. And I think that's going to be good for right now. So we might revisit that later. I don't know. But we're going to move on. Time is of the essence, my friends. We have lots of crafts to do. Correct? Correct. Okay. Whew. It's hot in here today. Yeah, they do blend really nicely. Okay. So now we want our Misty. We're going to take our little panel. And I want to put our background piece, this big tree, on first. All right. And I think I want it like this. So let me move this up so you guys can see it. So it's not going to be lined up right with the edge. I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit. So it goes like kind of in the center of our scene. And then actually, while we're at it, I'm going to add this spider into this card from the other stamp. And I think I'm going to put the moon as well. So I'm going to try to ink all of these things together. Right? Right. Okay. So now that that's lined up, and I'm going to make all of this stuff black. Black, black, black with our Raven detail ink. I was just thinking the same thing. I know, Maria and Shannon, you guys would be really good friends, I think. So I'm just gonna ink up our tree and our stamp. And our spider. And our moon. Okay. And then I got a little bit of ink on the sides here, so I'm just going to wipe around this just in case, because I don't want to get it everywhere. But if we do, then we do. No big deal, right? No harm, no foul. All right, so let's just get a little impression. It is Overzealous, Over the Moon, and Crown Me are the 3 colors that I used. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely did not put enough ink on there, you guys. Or enough pressure. I need to stand up. Okay. I'm going to stand up. Get my elbow on here. This is what Kathy Rakusin does, so obviously it works, right? Really good. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good. All right, I think I'm going to do it one more time. And I probably should have heat set all that before I did this, but I'm too excited. Yeah, just, that's exactly right, Shannon. You guys, I was actually just talking to Shannon a little bit ago before this live. And we were talking about Stamptember. Okay. All right, so I'm super excited about this. And I'm just going to pull it off. And look at that, you guys. Look how cool that is. Oh, I love it. I love it already, and it's not even done. Or is it done? I mean, honestly, you could just put a sentiment on here and be like, bye. Okay, so let's set that to the side. And now, a word from our sponsors. I don't know if any of you have seen the Cinnamon Apple Pie Squeaky Clean, but this is something that Heather White gave me today, and she told me that I needed to tell all of you about the Cinnamon Apple Pie Squeaky Clean and how wonderfully it cleans your stamps. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh, you guys, it like literally smells like apple pie. Like, it's insane in here. Oh my gosh, I need to eat a pie right now. Heather White's birthday's on Monday. I think we're gonna need to get an apple pie for that. How does that sound? So yes, the Cinnamon Apple Pie Squeaky Clean, made in the USA, is available now. Yes, John, don't be a dirty stamper. Clean those stamps. Okay. I'm gonna spray a little more because I have some old ink like on this Misty, and I really want to get it off. Oh my gosh, it's like coming crystal clear. I guess I should take the stamp off first. All right, so our stamps are off. Our Misty is nice and clean. Thank you to the Cinnamon Apple Pie Squeaky Clean. Okay. So, I'm going to put these back where they came from for now. So I think we're going to do... I think maybe we'll stamp the witch. And cut her out. Maybe not. She's going to take up too much space on this card. So I'm not going to use the witch right now. Or should I use the witch right now? I don't know what to do, you guys. Alright, we'll use the witch. Or should we maybe just do the cat? Or the graveyard. Let's do that. That's what we'll do. We'll color this graveyard piece and cut it out and pop it on the top. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then the sentiment that we'll use will be up here, and it'll say trick or treat. Bam. Instant decision. Vitamin measurement. Lucy is one of the funniest characters. Okay, so let's just stamp this out, and then we'll color it in real quick. Maybe. Yeah. I know, there's so many options, Shannon. That's the problem. I was actually telling Shannon that earlier, too. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's so many things stuffed in this kit. It's how do you just pick one? Honestly. I could literally sit here tonight and make like 25 cards. I'm not going to do that, but okay. Perfect. All right, so let's clean off our stamp again with the cinnamon apple pie squeaky clean. It smells so good. I like want to lick this stamp. This squeaky clean smells so good. Oh boy. Okay. So now that we did that, oh my gosh, what stamp set is this from? It's this one. All right, let's put that away. Let's put this away. Let me find a markers that we can really quick pop some color onto here. We'll get some greens for the grass, some grays. Okay, what's everyone saying? Can't wait to spray that apple pie. Oh, Maria, do you have the apple pie? Does anybody have the apple pie squeaky clean? Or is this a sneak peek? I'm so confused. Apple pie, yes, cinnamon apple pie. It smells so good. So good. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Would spray it again. Okay. What do we think? I do. Oh yeah, it's so good. So again, I'm just like popping some colors on here real fast. I have no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just trying to get the image colored in. And I'm gonna do the one thing that I hate to do with this, and that's cut it out. Heather Collins, how long would it take you to get to my house to come cut this out? Oh boy, I cracked myself up. Yeah, it's really freshened up my hair, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, Heather White is closer. For sure. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to color this bird black per se, I guess. It's going to be more of a gray. Or maybe we'll find like a really dark purple to color the bird. How does that sound? Like a dark purple, you think? Anybody? Hey, Belinda, how are you? You are just in time for all the spooky fun. Yes, Belinda's in the house. I haven't seen Belinda in a while on the lives. Although I wasn't in the live last night. So if you were in the live last night, I missed it. All right, so purples it is for this bird. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, so these purples might have been a little dark, but that's okay. Maybe if I put some of this, we can, the blender, we can lighten it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm just going to be that person that makes, I don't think the beak, well, you know what? We'll make the beak gray. Maine, oh my gosh, I would love to come to Maine right now. I bet you it's beautiful there in the fall. All right. So I think we have all of our little stone colored in. And now I'm going to cut it. I'm going to try to cut this quickly. Hopefully I don't cut off a finger. So, do people like fussy cutting? Like, what's the consensus about this? Do you guys like to do it? Or do you not like to do it? Because I'm not a fan. Not at all a fan. But it's okay. I'll do it if I have to. I just prefer to have another way to cut it out. I should really get one of those machines. What's it called? A scan and cut? I don't have one of those, but I probably should get one. Oh, hi, Dana. Yeah, it's Michael tonight. Christopher is busy getting all types of new things ready for you. All the up and coming. Oh, I have to finish the beak. Oh, wow. Okay. Moving right along, you guys. So a few people are saying no. They don't like to do it. If I'm a perfectionist, so it's a pain if I'm in a hurry. Yeah. Shannon, I can totally feel that with you. You just like don't want to be in such a rush. Yeah, kind of like I am right at this moment. Oh boy. But the good thing about fussy cutting is if you mess something up, you can just kind of cut it off, I guess. Like I'm about to do with this bird's tail. I just cut off a little more than I needed to. And that's okay. Okay, you guys, we're almost there. Are you guys excited to see the die cut out? Because I already did that. I have it ready and ready to go. Okay. So that's about as cut out as I think it's going to get. I'm just going to take some grays down here and fill this in. And maybe a little bit of the green. So it just kind of looks like there's more grass. Since I couldn't cut around all these rocks, we'll just fill that in. Sound good? Sounded like a great idea to me. Okay. And then I'm going to just go over this beak a little bit where I kind of messed that up. All right, and then maybe go around the edge a little bit with this gray so it looks like it's finished. Any previews? Well, this is a new item. I don't have a preview of anything new with me. Unfortunately. I cannot show you, but I do believe there will be a live stream about it coming soon to a Facebook page near you. All right, so this is my quickly colored and cut little bird in a tombstone. I hope you guys like it. If not, oh well. No big deal. Ooh. I just got stuck on my chair, everybody. I'm good now. I'm good. But I was just stuck on my own chair. I want everybody to know that. Okay. So I'm going to take next real quick. I'm going to pop the sentiment on here because I actually want to heat emboss it. So I'm going to grab some Well, I was gonna say alabaster, but I don't know where that is. So we're probably gonna use something else. John. Maybe I have some over here. Let me look in ye old embossing powder stash. I could use some. Oh, I have this color I'll use. It's called Twisted Tangerine. That's perfect. It's like a glittery orange. Perfect for Halloween. So before I do that, I'm just going to heat set this panel. Probably more like noon. I just want to make sure this is like good and dry. Okay. Because I don't want the embossing powder to stick to the rest of the card. Okay. So I'm going to pop this in here and I'm going to stick our sentiment, I think right here, trick or treat. Smell my feet. So I'm going to stick that there, and then I'm going to pick up our magic bag, which, here's a little tip I just learned from McGuire. If you put a binder clip on your magic bag, it's like real easy to pick up and move around like this. Fresh from the YouTube, I learned that. So then I'm just going to ink up our sentiment, press that in. I'm going to do it twice because I always do. And give it a good press again. And then we'll take this out. I'll put this on my piece of cardstock and sprinkle some of this magic on top. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, so let's set that there. Pour our powder back into the jar. Yes, she did feature Not Your Mamas in that video. So now I'm just going to heat set this. There's still a little glitter moving around, but that's okay. No big deal. All right, so now it says trick or treat in that orange glitter. Yeah, night shift embossing powder would look really cool on this card, you guys. Penny is correct. Okay, so then I think what we're gonna do is attach this to just a white note card. Which I have already cut and scored. And I would suggest to anyone who's interested in being prepared to get your note cards ready and cut and scored ahead of time. Put some adhesive, some liquid glue. Yeah, glow in the dark would be good. Now I'm just going to attach that right to the front because this is a whole, well, I thought it was a whole A2. Maybe I cut it a little too short. Maybe this isn't the right piece, but whatever, it still works. So then I'm just going to take some foam squares. So we can pop up our little tombstone. Right? Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, guys. So we have our little foam squares, and I think I'm going to put this like right here. Just kind of like that. Just popped up kind of there. And I think that's really it. Card number 1, trick or treat. Really, I did this really quickly, but I like the way that the background looks. You could also, if I had done this in like embossing powder, Raven, it would have popped more, but I kind of like the whimsical part of it. So there is our card number 1 for today. So it looks like, you guys, this is exciting. What do we want to do next? I really want to show you the die, but I want to do the glimmer plate too. Oh God, decisions. We'll set that aside. Okay, so we'll start the glimmer plate card, because what we're going to do first is stamp the sentiment of the inside of our card. That is the first step. Or no, the sentiment for the inside of the card is for the die. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Regardless. All right. So I need the Happy Halloween. I need that stamp still. Let me put back our trick or treat. Happy Halloween is for the inside of our die card. And then we're going to use this big boo for our glimmer card. So what are we going to do first here? Yes, through the magic of television, the die cut is done. As a matter of fact, you are correct, my friend. I just have to find it. Okay, so let's do our die card first, because it's exciting. So we are going to be using the Potion cardstock and the Raven cardstock. So this is just our note card that I pre-cut and scored. It is Raven. And then this is Potion, but this is actually going to go on the inside of our card like this. But what we're going to do is stamp in this Happy Halloween on the inside. Okay? So let's just do that real fast. So it's done. Because there's not going to be a sentiment on the front of the card. This is a really quick, fast card to kind of put together. You could heat emboss this if you wanted to, but I really think that the star of the show of this card is the die on the front. So we really just need a nice, crisp, black sentiment on top of this potion. And I think that's all we need. See, I need to stand up again. I'm not putting enough pressure. I'm being a little weakling. There we go. There's that pressure I needed. We'll do it a third time just because You could also do this with white embossing powder. That would look nice. Alabaster embossing powder is what we call it. Oh, you guys, that cinnamon apple pie. It smells delicious. Delicious. I will never use regular squeaky clean after today. I'm gonna clean my, or not squeaky clean. I mean regular cleaning products. Because squeaky clean regular is the original. It smells like lavender. Oh God, that smells so good. Okay, so let's set our Misty aside for now, for the time being, and we'll bring back our note card and our Happy Halloween. And again, we're just gonna pop this together. This is kind of a scrap, you guys, so I had something on the other side of this before, and I'm recycling it so I don't waste it. So that's in, nice and glued, and then that's the inside of our card. How fun, right? So now we're gonna work on the outside of our card, which I conveniently cut another panel of the Potion cardstock. I cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. So what we'll do is the same thing. It's a little adhesive and a little bit of liquid glue. You guys are not ready for this die. I'm gonna tell you what. You're not ready, I promise. We're gonna do something cool though with the backer. Something exciting. Well, I think it's exciting. You might not be as excited as I am. Alrighty. So there we go. We have our note card in the base of our card. So we are set to go. So first, I'm going to show you just the backer piece. I cut this out of glitter stock, you guys. Okay. Silver glitter stock. This is the backer, and as you can see, this puppy fills up the entire card. Entire card. So that's why I decided we needed this inside interest for our little Happy Halloween. Okay. So, since it's a Halloween card, yeah, it's huge, Maria. It's huge. This glitter stock, this silver that I cut it out of, is a little bright. And it's a Halloween card. So what I'm going to do is I have a gray, this is a style file marker. This is NG7. So it's a bit of a darker gray. So all I'm going to do, whoop, wrong side. I'm going to take the bigger tip because I want to tone this down a little bit, but still have the shimmer and shine and, you know, have fun. But I want it more like a charcoal color, which I don't have that color of glitter stock, and that's totally fine. So I'm just gonna take here. I'll put it on my white back, on a white piece of paper. So I'm just gonna take this, the alcohol marker, and we're gonna color this, the whole thing. Quickly, but the whole shebang. In this way, it's gonna tone this back, this glitter stock back, to that charcoal color that I was kind of looking for, because I think it'll look fabulous next to this purple. Okay, so before I finish this, I just real quick want to show you the difference. Like closer. So you see how it's like still that glittery shine, but it's not as like aggressively bright as the silver. Yeah. So, yes, Maria. Oh my gosh, Maria. Listen, I'm gonna change your life right now too. So if you, Maria, if you take an image and you stamp it on white glitter stock, okay? Let's say you stamp like, I don't know, this witch, okay? if you took this witch stamp and used embossing powder and embossed this witch in black onto white glitter stock, you could take all your alcohol markers and color this witch right over the white glitter stock, and you'll have a glittery witch to whatever color you want. Yep. Sure will. So now, because of this marker, this works with alcohol markers. We have completely transformed our backer piece into a color that we desired. Now, as I was saying, if you had white glitter stock, you could take any alcohol marker you wanted and color this however you wanted, whatever color you wanted it to be. It could be a rainbow if you want, if you're feeling it. So yeah, it's really fun and exciting that now we have this like charcoal colored backer and it's still glittery. All the glitter. Okay. All right, I just had to hold it up to the other die to make sure I was gonna put this on the card correctly. So I'm gonna glue this piece on first before we show the magic money piece here. Yeah. You can color glitter stock. That is like one of my favorite tricks I learned. I don't actually know who taught me that. I've seen quite a few people do it on YouTube. I know Jennifer's done it too. So somebody figured it out. It wasn't me, but I'm glad that I saw someone figure it out. And now you can do it. Okay, so we're gonna pop our piece right on the front here. And line it up however you want it to be. Kind of center it and press it down. And there we have our card ready for our backer. Now we could have taken this purple piece and done like some stenciling behind there or like a background stamp to add a little more interest. But I really, really, really wanted to focus on the die. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? I mean, we're going to have to glue it down, but I'm going to set it on top first. Or maybe yeah, we'll do it. We'll just set her right on top. And there she is in all her glory. Don't you just love this? You guys, do you see this? Do you see it? I mean, I can't even believe it. I'm looking right at this and I still can't believe it. It's stunning. Ugh, amazing. Okay, so let's glue her down. Let it glue her because she is permanent. She's not going anywhere. And because this is glitter stock, I would highly recommend using a liquid glue. Highly recommend that. And it's pretty intricate, so, but I'll tell you what, this die cut out like butter. It's just, I'm gonna tell you what, I put that through the machine and she popped right out like she was just ready to live her best life on this Halloween card. I'll tell you what, this die is everything. It's so big and robust and, ugh. I love it. Okay. Heather White said, yes, queen. Cindy, there might still be some available. Go on the website and check. You better go get your kit before somebody gets it first. This kit is so worth it, you guys. You get all that stuff plus the stamps plus this die. Oh my word, this die is worth every cent of this kit. I will tell you what. It's just everything, really. And you know, like I said, so now that I glued it on, here we are again. It's all fully glued together. You could do some like stripes or something on the back of here and like add a little more interest to this card, but I truly think that this is fantastic how it is. but then you flip it open and it's just this Happy Halloween. So it's like a really simple card to make, but it looks like it's really expensive. It's like those papyrus cards you see at Target, you know, like the real fancy cards, the $10 cards. But this is nicer. That's the thing. So we have these two so far. All right. We're going for two. Yes, Maria, you need to send out Halloween cards. I'll put it on the charge, Cindy. That's what I would do. I just get out the Visa. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So now, like I said, I think she's nice and heated up. I have the glimmer machine for another card. Okay, maybe I need to... Okay. So I think I just turned it off and I'm turning it back on. I have to wait till this turns green. Okay. But first things first, all right? I'm going to show you the things that go along with this. So for this card, we're actually going to use a potion card base. We have these little tweezers. This machine comes with 2 rolls of foil. It's, I guess, a silver and a gold. But there's a bunch of other foil. So for today, we're going to use this purple. Okay. And this is not deco foil. This foil, the glimmer foil, is specific to this machine. 2 totally different foils. They're cousins, not sisters. Okay. So you have to use the special stuff. And then I have a couple different plates. I have this square one. I have this floral one that presses on the foil here, and then there's a die to cut it out. And this square, it's like a stackable square, so whatever you want to do. And then this is the one that comes with it. I'm actually going to use this one today, this oval frame, because I think it kind of fits with our Halloween dream thing we got going on. So let me set that aside. And we're going to put this onto the slate cardstock. So as you can see, it should fill up this rather nicely. Oh, yeah, Donna, I can spread some of that out. I actually meant to bring home I had some on index cards that was dry, and I totally forgot to put that in the box, but I'll spread some of it out for sure. Or maybe, you know, next week I can incorporate, because I'm going to do a Halloween scrapbook page. I think that's on the schedule for next week sometime, so I'll definitely use the glaze on that. Okay, so, well, it's heating up, you guys. So then the foil, well, actually it goes like this. Basically how it works, the plate, and then the foil goes over that, and then your paper goes like that, okay? Yeah, that's how it works. And then you put these little shims over it and put it through your die cutting machine, okay? So I'm just gonna set our plate, our metal plate on here. Sounds like it's sizzling. Oh, yes. I think this little machine is the coolest thing. And then you can also do like letter pressing with these. It's really cool. Honestly, it truly, truly is. So what I'm actually going to do here, I don't even know if you're supposed to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I don't care and we want to figure stuff out, right? So I'm just going to put some purple tape on the edge on both sides to kind of hold this in place. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I line up the plate correctly. Okay? I hope that makes sense to everybody. It's kind of making sense to me. Because I don't know how any other way I would get this centered on the thing. So this is my rickety rack way of doing this. And then that's what it looks like. So the fancy side is what's going to go against the hot plate once it's ready. So it would get set on top kind of like that. Does this make sense? Yeah, you can use dies, you can use all kind of things. So let me grab the die cut machine. I have to make some space here. Hold on. Let's create an area. Step 1, clean your area. Don't be a slob. Like myself. Okay, let's set our piece up, put it over there. Put this here. All right, die cut machine. Wrong way. Right way. Oh, and then you actually don't use this part. You don't use any of this. You just use, yeah, they also give you this little glimmer hot foil system cooling mat, if you're nasty. Okay, so it says platform ready over here. The light's green. Let me move this over. Okay, see, the light's green, and then I think you push the timer button and it's blinking. Okay. So once this stops blinking, I'll be able, I think I put this on. So we line that up. I think this is what you do. So I line this up as good as I can for the first try. And then we put this plate on top. And then this plate. So then as soon as it stops blinking is when we can push it through the machine, I believe. I can't tell you that I fully read the instructions. It stopped blinking, guys. Okay, so I think that's correct. So now, I'm going to pull it off. I took the lid thing off. I don't know if I was supposed to put that on yet. And we're just going to pop the whole thing through. Maybe we'll pull it back one more time too, see what happens here. All right, so let's see. Okay, we can put this away. Because if this didn't work, then we're just gonna say bye. Oh, it looks like it worked. Okay, so then I think what you do is you pick up the piece and you put it on the cooling mat like that, okay? So now that can cool off. I'm gonna turn the machine off. I feel like I got this. I didn't line it up correctly, look you guys. But as you can see, before we take this off, it's close. Close but no cigar. But that's okay. I can just trim off the edge and we'll be fine. All right, so let's peel back our tape. What's everyone saying? Oh, wow, you found your countertop today. Can you come find mine? All right. Peeling off the tape. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's what I did. Look at it. So I think because I taped it around the edge like that, you're not supposed to do that. But because it's a Halloween card, I actually don't mind that it looks like that. It's like kind of antiqued. Sure. So don't tape it around the edge like I did, because that will happen. But whatever. This was the first try, you guys. Don't make fun of me. So then I was just going to put this boo in the center here. And you can take a sand eraser. Oh, look, that's a good idea. So yeah, I'm just going to put this boo, I think, in the middle. Because I'm still going to use this whole idea. And because I don't currently have the alabaster embossing powder super handy, I'm going to use a different color. I think I'm just going to use the alabaster sparkle because that's what's around me. So I'm going to put the magic bag. And some ink. Yeah, I definitely could fussy cut around the whole thing. That's actually a good idea too. But I'm still gonna continue to what the plan was. Ooh, look at that. I love a big, juicy imprint like that. Am I off the frame? Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of those things that you kind of have to work at, to be honest. But it does make it's a really cool effect. I will say that. I would recommend it. I will work on this weekend, and we will have a round 2. At some point, we will have a round 2 with this Gliminator. I am not giving up hope. I think I just messed it up because I was too excited, to be completely honest. Okay. So now, let me grab my piece of paper again that I've been using. And what did I say? Alabaster Sparkle is what I had available. Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like a plan to me. I really like the way the white looks on the gray as well. Okay. And then we will heat set this. Right, you guys. Oh, something on my little mat. Let's squeaky clean that right away. All right. So here's kind of what we ended up with. And, you know, it is what it is. But I think what I am going to do is maybe just take some of this Crown Me, since we have a little bit of a distressed look going on here. And just do some striations across the card. Because why not? Because that embossing powder will resist that. See? So we just kind of made that a little crazy. This is just a test, everybody. See what it looks like on here. So there you go. That's my little test of the spray a little water. Okay, sure thing, honey. There we go. I got it nice and wet. It's actually really wet, but that's okay. Yeah. So actually that will distress it a little. You could add some flicks of white or whatever, but like I said, this was kind of just a test. But I don't hate it. I'm not in love with it, but I don't I don't hate it. So again, you guys, we did a lot tonight. I feel like we went through a lot. I don't feel like I made a whole bunch, but I feel like we definitely got to see a lot of things. So here, I can dry this real quick. There we go. Yeah, I don't hate it. Oh yeah, Maria, I sent you a message. You should look at that. Not like right this second, but I just remembered that. But anyway, so let's talk about our journey tonight. So first we made this cool background with the stamp and some of the stamps, and we fussy cut this little guy out. So that's a fun little card. We did this crazy thing with the foil plate. I'm definitely going to do what Marianne said and create the hinge with the plate and the foil to put it all where you want. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I'm going to check this in a second, Penny. And then, really, the star of my show tonight, which I was most excited about, was the die and the glitter stock that I showed you guys how you can color to change the background and have a simple greeting inside for a really elegant finished look. And now let me take a peek. They're not fully dry. Yeah, so the cats are not dry yet, so I don't want to show you because it really didn't change much. But what I will do is I will show you on the next video how that looks, and maybe we can integrate it into another Halloween project. So yeah, we did a lot of techniques today. I hope you learned some things. I'm glad you guys are here. And if you want the Halloween card kit of 2020 that is full of all those goodies we showed you tonight, I would definitely act now. If it's not sold out already, I'm not sure if it is, but I will say it's not going to last long, if at all. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you do something crafty this weekend. I hope you have fun. I hope you, you know, live your best life. That's that's the best I can say. I hope you do something exciting and something that makes you happy. That's it. So, all right, you guys. I think that's all I have for you tonight, and I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.